All right, welcome back to FIFA 16. This is the second season of our Borussia Dortmund career mode, in which we now have Javier Hernandez as our backup striker, mainly because we signed him on a contract agreement a while ago. I totally forgot about it, and I was thinking of signing another striker, but it's fine. Also, Berkey is out for 2 months. Amazing, he got an MCL injury in training. It's preseason. How does that even happen? So with this in mind, I might have to look at another keeper for the meanwhile. Probably not, to be fair, but our subs do kind of suck when it comes to keepers. Our next best keeper is... oh gosh, it's worse than I thought. It's Bondman, 61 overall. You know, in FIFA games, you just never really expect your keeper to get injured. So I guess with that in mind, I will look for a new keeper. I have a couple of ideas. FIFA 16, around this time is when I believe one of the best FIFA keepers of all time was up and coming. His name is Jack Butland, 23 years old. Not sure what overall he is in this game, but I wouldn't mind getting him because he was insane inside of FIFA, like FIFA 17 specifically. If Butland was in goal, you were fine. Gold Butland, gold. That was all you needed. Anyways, aside from Butland, I do feel, oh, Dele Alli, man. I would love to get Dele Alli, just for the bans, you know, but I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, Matters as well, James Madison. Could have a look at him. Not all that interested. Another player, or not player, I just want to look at the free agents. Not sure who retired last season, but we can always check. This is clearly a free agent that is a regen. It's pretty easy to see regens. Here's another regen. Not very good. Another regen. Not very good. We can just see all the regens here. Nothing too crazy. Mostly just like European / South American retirees who have retired and weren't all that great anyways. Here's a decent looking one. He doesn't look amazing. I'll scout him. Aside from that one, it looks like everyone else is not like very good. There's no good regens. Prate is looking really good, and we have Kagawa as a backup. Maybe another DM just because, or maybe a center back because we did lose Subotic. And our next best center back is decent. We do have Ginter, who's a youngin, but I would feel a bit more confident with a whole nother one. So I think I will invest in a second center back. Who is a good center back around this time? Here's one that I've just remembered from FIFA 16, because I said last video I've never played this game, which is true, but I did play the mobile version, and I had Eric Bailly on my team, at least in FIFA 16 mobile, and FIFA 17 I think as well. He was quite good though. So, gonna have a look at him. And one more would have to be Paulo Dybala. Simply because why not, right? I kind of want to play a 2-striker lineup. We'll have a look at what it's saying. He looks really expensive, by the way. I don't think I can afford him. But I might as well ask, just in case. Last thing, where can I check our transfer budget? Here we are. Yeah, it's not amazing. We have 100,000 and wage, 35-ish million in transfer budget. And I don't really want to clear out the area either. If anything, I will definitely sign a youth academy staff. Is there any 5-star, 5-star? Ooh, very, very nice. Might just do that right now because I don't think I can afford anyone anyways. Yeah, okay, I'm just doing this right now. I'm hiring the scout and he will get here soon. I'm gonna skip forward, I guess, highlight all the expenses, and then we'll probably just go to the midpoint of the season because there's not much to do in the season aside from just go through, see how we do. Now, Jack Butland is only 18.5. I'm going to wait on the report to come back, though. And everyone else is not really important. So once Jack Butland's scout report is done, I will let you know about literally everyone else. It's not a bad price, but let's see if we can get him on rotation, maybe, because he's going to be a backup. So we're going to approach the buy. Eric Bailly was also about 6 million pounds, which is honestly not that bad. So I might just pick up Eric Bailly just cuz. And then, yeah, so let's submit this offer for a purchase. If he does not accept the role that I want to give him, and it's kind of cooked. Dele Alli, I might sign just because he's a center mid and I can play our formation in the center mid position. So it wouldn't be that. Oh, 6 mil. You know what? Why not? Because if we have a look, it's DMs normally, right? But I can literally just do this. How do I do it? Can I not do it on this game? I can, right? Yes, I can. I can like move them up slightly so that they're actually CMs, right? Central midfielder, and then I don't really want that. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Central midfielder. Although it's kind of it's kind of cooked. Let's move you down a little bit. Right there. And then Prite. A bit more central. Bring Sun a bit in. Narrow the formation a little bit. I don't think this actually matters, like in-game. In Sim. I do not think this matters one bit. Yeah, it's just so we can play with this formation. And everyone plays in their position. The only issue I would have now is probably Bender, who doesn't technically fit. Will I get a question mark? No, the game literally does not care. These older games, they don't care what you do with your players, to be fair. So I could just keep it like this. And then Dele Alli can come in as a sub, hopefully. That would be nice. Klosterman should go out on loan. He's quite good. And I've loan listed a lot of other players, namely Onoma and the other CDM, mainly because they will not get game time. Also, Kenny Tete, potential to be special. That's very nice to see because I put all my eggs in that basket, essentially. Where is Klosterman? Here he is. He's kind of lost his potential, which makes sense. He didn't play at all last season. So he will get put on the loan list. Hopefully he gets an offer. And at this point, I think I will make an offer for Eric Bailly as well. Actually, hold on a second. Here are some regens. Contract expiring already. What the hell? Loan listed. These are all loan listed. Why though? How strange. What would be the best for me? The CDM, right? Yeah, the CDM or... yeah, screw it. Approach to loan. And then full season. Future fee. Shoot, I'll give you guys 8 mil for this guy. Because I have a feeling he's pretty good. This guy looks quite nice too. Who could this be? I actually don't know. That's not Perisic. Perisic was never that fast. Yeah, not sure. This one could be anyone. Kind of hard to gauge who these could be. Oh my goodness. I just found Bruno Fernandes. Look at him. That is an interesting one. We will not be signing him though, because we've already kind of got a cam sorted out. Although maybe I will go back and sign him when everything else goes wrong. So I'm going to send this offer for Eric Bailly because he's only 6 mil. It's honestly not much of a worry. You know, his price doesn't worry me at all. So we'll have a look at that. And yeah, I'll sim to the midpoint of the season. I will update you once I'm there on what signings I actually made. But for now, we're just going to skip ahead because, yeah, I'm just going to make a couple of these signings. Some of them will fall through, some of them won't. So in the end, we'll see where we're at the midpoint. All right, welcome to the midpoint of the season, where I have been quick simming just about every single game. So I have been sat there pressing triangle, except for a small little stint. I fully simmed through 1 month in the calendar because the quick sim was not going well. We were on a pretty bad losing streak, and I decided, you know what, the assistant manager might fix this, or it might be some quirk about the sim where I just have to let it run on its own for a bit, and then it starts picking back up again. And I was right. The sim, we did all right. You know, we had a couple wins, and we were on a bit of a win streak by the time I came back, and I just started quick simming, and we were doing really well. These past 3 games, I swear, we are goal machines. We had a game against Cologne. We scored 5-1. Aubameyang nearly scored a hat trick. I think we had 2 apiece for Aubameyang and Son. And then the next game right after, I don't even remember who it was against, to be honest. But we scored 5-0. Or was it 4-0? No, it was 5-0. And Prate had 4 goals. I swear. I don't know if my mind was playing tricks on me, but I swear I saw 4 in the little ball next to his name. And then, I don't know who scored the other one. It was probably Royce. Anyways, let's have a look at where we are on the league table. So we are second. 2 points behind Wolfsburg. We had a really, really shaky start to the season. Oh, there's the 5-1. It was Eintracht Frankfurt, which makes sense. They are 16th in relegation zone. But yeah, second place with a pretty decent goal difference, 23. Their goal difference is amazing. They just have a better defense, which makes sense, to be fair. We did lose Socrates, so it's a bit of work in progress. I did sign some new defenders, though, aside from Eric Bailly, or mainly one, and I will show you him in a second. But let's have a look at where we are in the German Cup. Oh my god, Bayern lost to Eintracht Frankfurt on pens. Wow. On the other side, though, we are against Leverkusen in the quarterfinals, so that is that. Copa Europe, Madrid won that. Champions Cup, doesn't look like we're in there, does it? So we did not go through. Now then, how can I check the league stage? I don't think I can, to be fair. Oh, table view. Here we go. Where's our table? Manchester City. There we are. Third. Oh, we just barely missed. Wait a second. Why are we third? Our goal difference is like literally the best on the table. Sure, I mean, we're level on points with United. Is it because we lost both head-to-heads against them? Could be that. No, but that wouldn't make any sense. Because head-to-heads is like the second criteria. It's goal difference first before... I don't know. game's just funny. So unlucky there. Although I think we definitely should have gone through. Amazing goal difference for us. But yeah, you can't win them all. Although we have been a bit scammed there. But it's okay. Maybe we're just not ready for the Champions League quite yet. So that means we go down to the Europa League. I don't know who we're up against. Actually, let's check our email. I probably did receive an email for that. Oh, here we go. EuroLeague, round of 32 opponents. Newcastle. So, should be okay. We've had the youth scouts, you know, not too many amazing players, but this 15-year-old is quite good. He looks like a really, really nice center back. So, he could be something. Everyone else is kind of mid. Not really happy about that, but it's okay. With the table results out of the way, let's have a look at the squad and see how it's been doing. You may see Kelechi is starting. That's because Aubameyang once again has been injured for 2 months. Tete has been up 3, up to an 81. Still potential to be special. 1-1. He is a fullback. I don't really mind. Here's our new defender, Jedvaj from Bayer Leverkusen. I paid 18 million pounds for him. He's only worth 6 million, but he's been playing pretty decently. 9 clean sheets, 3 of those in the Champions League. So I can't really complain about that. Hummels, I'm not selling him. Interest shown, don't really care. Same thing, he's got a red card though, unlucky. Jetro Williams, 24 appearances, 11 clean sheets, so very nice. Sahin has not been playing as much, but he is coming in off the bench every now and then. +1 for Gundogan, 22 appearances, 1 goal, 5 assists, pretty nice. Marco Reus, 86 overall, 24 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists. Not the best for Marco Reus, but it's something. Now, oh my goodness, 23 appearances, +1 only, I don't know how. 12 goals, 4 assists. 7 of these goals in the Champions League. He only has 4 in the Bundesliga. He's got no assists in the Champions League, by the way. This man is on demon time. He scored 7 goals. Surely that's top of the Champions League. Probably not for long, though, because we are out. Unwillfully, by the way. That's stupid. Whatever. Anyways, Dennis Praet. Similarly, oh my goodness, this guy is amazing. +2, he's 81 overall now. 16 goals and 5 assists. 12-5 in the league. Why is no one getting assists in the Champions League? Kelechi, 4 goals in the Champions League. I will admit, I have been playing Kelechi almost exclusively in the Champions League, simply to rest Aubameyang. So that's probably why he's gotten those goals. Aubameyang probably does not have that much playtime in the Champions League. Dele Alli, +3. He's been doing pretty well for us. 11 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists. Humble, but pretty good. Derm, Ginter has been making appearances, so that's good. Kagawa, 18 appearances, 4 goals. It's all right. Bender, 14 appearances. You know, enough time for him. Bailly has made 2 appearances, but he's grown 3, so that's actually really nice to see. Anyone else? Where is Aubameyang? Butland, he's content. He did accept a rotation role, by the way. He's worth 3 million. I bought him for 18 mil. You know, it's okay, I guess. It's whatever. But might be able to sell him on. Probably not. I might play him, or I might loan him. I don't know what to do, because I don't expect another keeper to get injured like that. It was really unlucky. Aubameyang, though, here he is. Oh, 20 appearances. I thought that's a 20 goals. 8 goals, 6 assists. 2 Champions League appearances, but nothing in those appearances. So maybe it's a good thing I have been subbing him out. Belanta and Onuma are growing on their loans. That's amazing to see. You always love that. So that's basically it for the midpoint. Not really much else to highlight. I do have quite a bit of money because who did I sell? I forgot, but I made 10 mil, I think, from the Champions League, despite getting knocked out technically. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who I would sign. I have been looking at the stamina. Could use another striker, to be fair, and maybe some more center midfielders, and probably more wingers, to be fair. Do see Son being tired a lot, so might have to get a new winger. Who's the player of the month? Yeah, it's Praet. He's been amazing this month. So yeah, I might look at a winger. Not really sure. Mainly because I just don't know. Right? It's hard to say. I'm gonna look for a winger. Position. Where can I look for a winger? Can I? Oh, here we go. Any attacker. I want a winger. A winger. And I want him to be first team quality. Maybe world class. And pacey. Where is pacey? Here it is. Yeah, that works. Keep changes. We're gonna send that out. I'm gonna do all of that off camera. Gonna look for some players. Also just gonna, you know, use the good old brain to try to remember any players from back in the day. one I can probably think of right now is Memphis Depay. But let me look at my shortlist. Maybe I have some wingers shortlisted. Oh, I do. I remember this guy. He's quite decent. Same thing with Suso. I'll ask for scouts on these two because I remember them being pretty okay. And then we've also got Dybala and Harry Kane, who is really expensive. And then Anthony Martial is just way out of my price range. But I think he technically could play. No. Although I swear yeah, it's real life. He has played that. But anyways, I'm going to sim to the end of the season. Probably going to make that winger signing. And yeah, it's probably going to be a backup. No one too good because I don't really want Son being replaced. He's in the form of his life right now. But also, like, I mean, I will be manually simming, so it doesn't matter if technically it's a replacement because I can just play Son over him anytime. And yeah, hopefully we keep going on this win streak. I don't know how long it's been going on for. I'm not going to look at it and jinx it. Just going to hope for the best. It's a tight title race here. There's only 4 points divided in top 4. Top 5 is kind of out of reach. But if we just keep going, I think we're good. One more guy I want to scout is this guy because he looks good. Yeah, why not? Also, he's only got 6 months left, so I might be able to just buy him outright. And he looks like a prospect. So, send me to the end of the season, and I'll see you there. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully we've won the league, or I'll probably come back before the end of the season if it looks like we're about to win the league. So, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're like nowhere near the end of the season quite yet, but this is a big game. It's against Wolfsburg. We're in the final for the cup. We just beat them, Wolfsburg, that is, 2-1 in the semifinals. Honestly, you're about to see the team, and I don't know how we beat them. They had a couple of injuries. I think they had 2 reds and 1. They had Close out, so that's a pretty big player to have out. But you're going to see this team. This team is absolutely cooked right now. It's cooked. Gundogan is playing with a slight injury, although I can take him off now, but not really because Sahin is also really tired from subbing in. Prate is out for the next couple of months. I think it's 2 months. Hummels is out. He's coming back in soon. And this is the team. I mean, Kagawa is on the right. I think Royce has enough stamina to come back in or not. We're going to play Castillo or whatever his name is, Samu, on the left here, simply because he's higher overall. The team has been doing pretty well. I think Gundogan is a really big part of this team. So yeah, we're 4 points clear of Wolfsburg right now. There is, 34 games in a season. So if we beat them here, I think we're actually clear. It would be 81 to 74. That's a 7-point difference with 3 games left. Wouldn't quite be the league for us. We've been scoring so many goals, by the way. 73 goals for us. It's been amazing. There was one game against, it was the first game where everything was cooked. So I will show you exactly what happened. I believe it was here, Marseille, where we lost 2-0. We did win this game, though, because in the leg prior, we actually beat them 2-0, and then we won on pens, I'm pretty sure. So it was all good. But we lost in Marseille, and Prate went down with, I saw the ambulance, and I was like, okay, it's done. It wasn't that bad, because he only broke his ribs. That sounds terrible. But he only broke his ribs, so he's only out for 2 months. But we had a game right after, and 6-1. So Sahin was like almost out of playing. He couldn't play. I had to play Dele Alli at cam, because Sahin needed a replacement, and Dele Alli couldn't replace him. Kagawa was like almost out. Royce couldn't play that game. He was on like yellow stam. It was just all over the place, and I just played what I could. And I thought, you know what? We've been on a win streak for a while. I think this is the end of it. But we ended up winning 6-1. And I remember exactly what it was. It was 4 for Aubameyang, 2 for Son. It was an amazing game for both of them. And then there's the 2-1 victory. But other than that, I mean, we've been cruising this season. Let's be real. 3-0 against Bayern at home. And then this was a dicey one. I knew what we needed. And honestly, I kind of felt like we were going to lose. But we scraped out the 1-0 just to secure that leg. And everything else has been going pretty well for us. Right here, bit of a stinker, but hey, we won, so I don't really mind. 5-0 against Mainz. We had like some great games. We beat them in pens. 2-0 at home. And then that's about it. Here are some of the ones during the sim. 3-0, Schalke. 4-0. Wasn't even really paying attention to these because it was more of a transfer saga. I don't think I just kind of like started talking about him like I was talking. I mean, I did mention probably signing him, but I did sign him. He was like 28 mil. But he's been pretty good. He's been great depth. I also signed Robertson. It's been good. We've been doing really well. Prate went down. Hummels went down. It's been a bit cooked, but we've got the 2 to hold it down, and Eric Bailly has been playing really good at that backup role. I'm really happy with him. Could bring in Sar as a last resort, but right now we're okay. There's nothing too bad going on here. So let's go ahead and sim this game. This is a big game. I'm going to sim this game. Win or lose doesn't really matter, technically. But I'm going to sim through it. Hopefully we win. It kind of almost secures the league for us. So let's hope for the best. All right, well, they beat us 2-0. To be fair, yeah, I don't even know how we beat them in the league or in the cup. So there's that. Cruz was a big, or it wasn't close, it was Cruz. Cruz was a big player missing for them last time around. So it makes sense that we couldn't beat them this time. Anyways, I'm going to do one more game on sim. I'm going to do this Sevilla game. Going to show you how we line up. So, because Tete is quite tired, we're going to take him out for Robertson, who has been doing quite well in the backup role. And then Son. Hopefully we can play Royce this game. Royce is still a little tired, but I have faith in Royce. I can probably play something like this instead, since Kagawa isn't too tired, and this looks like a decent lineup. Of course, our defense is cooked, so hopefully we do beat them. Oh man, they've been doing pretty well. Yeah, we lose 2-1, but Coke goes down with a pretty bad injury. Not to celebrate an injury, but it could be on the rise for us in the next leg. Was that at home or was that away? Because that matters quite a bit. That was away. I actually don't know. Is there no... yeah, I don't know if that was home or away. It looks like that was away. So, yeah, if we score one goal, again, if we just scrape out a 1-0 win, then we'll win. But, yeah, gonna go back to simming. Unless another big game happens like that. There is no other big games. We've played both games against Bayern. So really, it's just consistency against the smaller teams. And if we do, you know, we manage that, we could win a small little trouble here, because the Pokal could be a thing. I'm not really planning on playing the Europa League final. It's the Europa League. Let's be real. I mean, to be fair, the Europa League is a big competition, but like in the series, we're aiming for a big trouble with the Champions League, the League, and the Pokal, and maybe even the Super Cup, little quadruple, because we will be in the Super Cup if we win this Europa League. But that is the aim, and the Europa League, whilst it is good, it's not going to matter whether we win it or not, because next season, we're just going to be in the Champions League anyways. The league is what matters more, but there's no like quote-unquote final for the league. And the Pokal, I mean, I'm just not that bothered by it. So I will see you at the end of the season, and we might just quick sim through all of them. I might just do it live, and you can see how it goes. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to continue simming. Bit of disappointment there from the Wolfsburg game, but it is what it is. We move. If we just win these next 3 games, we win the league. Sorry, I said I wouldn't come back before the end of the season, but what an insane game. 3-1 on aggregate, or not even on aggregate, 3-1 in the other leg. We beat them. Son scores in the 118th minute to secure us the victory and a trip to the Europa League final. I'm talking about it like it's a huge game, but I mean, it's still quite exciting, isn't it? What a game. And Willems gets sent off again. I don't know what's up with him recently, but yeah, very happy about that. So yeah, on to the end of the season. All right, this is, for all intensive purposes, the final game of the season, or the end of the season. We have just won the league. We won all 3 games. This is our last game. Son scores 1, and Kelechi scores the other. We see that we did need to win this game because Wolfsburg did beat FCK, the fuck team. That's what I used to call him as a kid. Anyways, we did well. Derm and Bai were playing center back. I totally forgot to switch that because they were only there because of stamina issues. But we can see everyone else is good. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like Prate is going to be back on time. I might be able to play Hummels just for the... Because why not? I'm going to have to play... what's his face? Going to have to play Robertson at left back. Or Derm. Either one works. But, yeah. It's not been great injury-wise. Let's have a look. When does Prate come back from injury? He's fit in 5 weeks, so yeah, he won't make it for that final, unfortunately. He's missing it. But Prate wins the Golden Boot in the Bundesliga with 20 goals. He hasn't played in a month and a half, or realistically only a month. But still, that is insane. 27 goals in all competitions, 7 assists. What a season from him. Unfortunate that it was cut short by injury. Hummels will be able to play that final in full fitness. Should be, at least. So, yeah, we're going to play him in that final. And we're just going to sim through both of these finals really quickly. I don't really care about either of them. Sure, it would be nice to win these. But we've already won the league, which in my opinion is more than enough for me. So, here's the final lineup. Dele Alli starts alongside Gundogan in the midfield. Kagawa, Son, and Royce make up that playmaking. Aubameyang, sole striker at the front. And you know the defense, Tete, Jedvaj, Hummels. Half of those defenders are new for this season, so don't know why I said you should know the team. Anyways, Inter are our opponent in the EuroLeague final. Not really bothered by it. Let's just have a good game. Please do not get destroyed like 4-0. 2-1. Unfortunate. Royce scores a pen, but it's not enough. It's heartbreak for Royce. He doesn't quite win that EuroLeague, but it's okay. I'm not that bothered by it. We can win the Champions League next season. Same squad. Send them into the Pokal final. It would be kind of sad to lose 2 finals in a row, but Stuttgart should not be beating us, to be fair. There we go. 1-0. Son secures the cup for us. And it's a little bit of a double. A domestic double for us on the season. Very, very nice. Have a look at the office. Youth player wants out. Who is it? Shane Ase. We have some youth players that are quite decent. I can show you them really quickly before I end this video. So looking through here, Jane Hayes wants out. He can leave. He's not all that great anyways. Tom Grun is our best player. 90 overall. Basically a guarantee there. Our second best, I think, is Tobias Wolf, maybe? Yeah, 84 overall. Yeah, so pretty decent players. This guy looks amazing, though. I think he's potential to be special. Next season, we should be able to sign him and then send him out on loan. Anyways, that is the end of the season. Great season for us. Felix. Oh, God. Why do the youth players always do this to me? But yeah, amazing season for us. We've won 2 trophies. We did lose the EuroLeague final, which sucks, but it is what it is, you know? You can't win every single trophy in this game, and that's how football is. It was nearly there for us, but we just couldn't make it. There we have Prate coming back on injury, or coming back from injury. Players we're losing this season. I'm not all that bothered by it. We have decent depth, even without these guys. We were doing everything without these guys, so not really bothered by them leaving. So we'll just let them go. I know it's a bit of a loss of money, but I'm not that big on that side of the game, so I'll let them go. One last look at the squad report. I do want to see Son's season because he did amazingly well. Tete, 49 appearances, 22 clean sheets, 37 appearances, +2 for Jedvaj. Hummels, 39 appearances, was injured for a bit there. Robertson, done really well, 78 overall now, 13 appearances, 76 overall for Dele Alli, 27 appearances, 5 goals, 2 assists. Gundogan, 43 appearances, has just been putting in that work. Really love that from him. Royce has been not great this season, to be honest. 7 goals, 6 assists, and he did nothing in the Champions League, and even you could say he did nothing in the EuroLeague. He only scored 1 goal, which was in the final, which we lost, and it was a pen. Heung-min Son, though, 26 in all comps, 7 assists in all comps. Wasn't as loud in the EuroLeague as he was in the Champions League, but the 1 EuroLeague goal he did score, almost like that Lucas Moura goal against Ajax, scored it in the 118th minute to send us to the final, which we lost. Very, very reminiscent of that UCL campaign. Anyways, 16 goals in the league. Very, very nice. Only 1 yellow card. Availability is the best ability. Kagawa, 8 and 4. He's been coming off the bench. He's been really, really serviceable. Love that from him. He's been putting in work. You know, honestly, I would say he's had a better season than Marco Reus, despite technically having worse stats. He's just been playing out of position. I've been playing him right mid, cam every now and then, right mid, left mid, just wherever he can play because of the stamina issues and the depth that we lost. 14, 19. I don't know why I read it backwards, but 14 assists for a striker is insane. He's playing like Harry Kane out there. 19 goals, 14 of them in the league. Very, very great season for Aubameyang. And then let's keep going. Castillejo, he's not very happy. He's not getting as much game time as he wants, but he's only got 1 assist. He's been putting in work. You know, he's trying his best out there. So he also has not been doing all that amazing, which is why I don't play him as much, and he gets angry at it, and then I play him, and we start losing more, and it's like, okay, I don't really want to play you. Kelechi, on the other hand, has been playing great. He's up to a 74 overall, with 9 goals and 3 assists in all competitions. Bai, similarly, has been playing good. He's grown 3 overall. Whenever I put him in, he does his best, and I like that. And he doesn't complain, by the way. He doesn't complain about not getting enough game time, unlike Bender, who also does not do very well when I play him. So it's like, I don't really know what I should do with you. Let's go down. I did not really highlight Prate's season. Ginter has been really good, too. I mean, he's a defender. He's just been playing defender stuff, you know? Jetro Willems, 48 appearances, 3 red cards, but pretty solid season aside from the red cards. Butland, unfortunately, I might have to sell him on. Here's Prate, 27 goals in all comps, 1 more than Son. Did not do as much in the Champions League, but the EuroLeague, for those 6 games he was there, right before falling in Marseille, 2 goals, which is okay. 3 goals in the Champions League. And that's that. End of the season. I'm ready for next season. Hopefully we don't crash out of the Champions League this time around. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, last season, or this season, the Champions League crash was not really our fault. We literally went through on goal difference, but the game just kind of forgot what goal difference was. I mean, earlier when I won on aggregate, I checked the news just to make sure that we had won on aggregate, and the game said we lost on aggregate. And I was like, what? But the email that I got said otherwise, was announcing our quarterfinal, I believe, opponents, so it was totally wrong. Anyways, who just got injured in training? What just happened? We've also got the Manager of the Season award. Tete is... okay, it's 7 days. Chill. Chill. Let's have a look at this end of season report. Super season, Champions Cup performance. It wasn't great, but yeah, hopefully, should we qualify? We are qualified. We just won the whole league. So, yeah, we won the Domestic Cup. Super season. I mean, even if we had won the EuroLeague, I don't think they would have cared. The board would have just said, like, you still lost the Champions League, which is true. So, yeah, on to the next season, which will start in the next video. This is the end of this one. Thank you for watching as always. Again, if you have any recommendations for players, we are 2 years in, so they might be a bit skewed at this point, but leave them in the comments if you have any recommendations. I will sign just about anyone if I have the money for it, because I love just signing like random players. Like, I love signing players that I didn't even remember or didn't know about. So yeah, leave them in the comments. But aside from that, I don't have much else to say for this video. If you enjoyed this video, there is like 2 other whole rebuilds I've done on this channel. They were okay. FIFA 13 one was arguably better, but I'm gonna stop yapping about those, and I'll see you later.